Good afternoon po, sir.
Hello, good afternoon everyone.
Kasama
Thank
po
you for
natin ang
being
mga
here.
vloggers, kapamilya vloggers natin sa ABS-CBN. At syempre, nandito sila para, syempre, mas kilalanin ang character po ninyo dito at sa pagpasok po ninyo sa Lalo na Sangre.
Yung mysterious character.
Yes, the mysterious character. Sir, mag-hi po muna kayo sa lahat ng mga kasama natin.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Most of you hindi ko kilala, but first time ko na meet or some face are familiar. But welcome to the set of Lalo na Sangre. My second week na maging part nitong very successful and interesting series of the year.
Sir, so far po ba, how do you feel about being part of Lalo na Sangre?
Honestly, to be part ng ganitong klaseng kalaking magnitude ng isang soap opera is overwhelming. Kasi kung iisipin natin, for the past year, bihira yung ganito kalalaki na project. But I'm fortunate enough na nakasama ako sa iba, sa ilang-ilan. At again, nakasama muli ako sa isang ganitong project. And to top it all, napaka-interesting ng narrative nito. At napaka-interesting din ng takbo ng bawat isang character. Kasi per character, may kanya-kanyang hidden secret na pwedeng mag-unfold sa proseso ng takbo ng story.
Sir, kayo po, what do you personally find interesting about Prof. T as a character?
Very mysterious. Hindi mo alam kung black or white siya. Yung tao na mag-iisip, kung mag-decide, kung ano tingin nila ang takbo ng character ni Prof. T. Kaya ako na parang nagkaroon ng interest sa character nito kasi hindi mo siya matimpla. Hindi isang klaseng character na pag nakita mo, what you see is what you get. Ito hindi. Marami siyang layers na hindi maintindihan ng mga taong pinapaligiran mo.
Kaya halatang enjoy ko.
Actually, more than enjoy. Having a great time.
What do you feel po na after Princess and I, magkasama po ulit kayo ni Catherine at Daniel?
Long overdue. Actually, nung natapos yung Princess and I, na-miss ko yung buong team ng serye na yun. And I've been longing na hopefully someday soon magkasama kami ulit. Actually, the production staff and most of the actors ng Princess and I nandito. So parang reunion namin to.
Was that a big factor po kung bakit kayo umuo sa Prof?
One of the, because I really wanted to work with Daniel and Catherine again. And perfect naman itong project na to because not only I'll be working with them, pero isa pang magandang serye at isang character na hindi ko pa nagawa kahit kailan. Kasi yung character ko dito, mysterious and yet may pagka-loose. So may comedy side siya because of his personality. He's gone through so much in life na malalaman natin in the future episodes kung bakit siya ganito. So yung part na yun is very interesting for me.
May I ask, what are your preparations for your role?
Ito ang pinakamahirap na nagawa kong role dahil hindi ako comedian. Wala akong inborn talent na magpatawa. So, ang ginawa ko na lang is to be as natural as possible. And humanap ako ng magandang peg na pwede kong i-base yung... Kasi may mga ina-idolize ako ng mga natural, not really comedian, but marunong magbato ng natural line na nakakatawa. Like, kunyari, si Harrison Ford ng Raiders of the Lost Ark, si yung Beatles, The Mummy. Yung character nila seryoso, pero alam nila magbato ng normal, pero sa audience nakakatawa. So yun yung more or less na ini-invite ko na kung paano maging natural at the same time na hindi ka nagpapatawa pero matatawa yung tao sa'yo. Na natural.
Hindi lang sa Raiders of the Lost Ark, ganun si Harrison Ford, even in Star Wars.
Even Star Wars, yung character niya na gano'n, yung persona niya. Na merong pitik na,
We were talking po kanina about yung prosthetic. So the mustache and the beard, that's not prosthetic siya.
Actually, I can grow ng ganito if given the time. But kasi at the moment, meron akong ginagawang isa pang serye na doon naman malinis ako, so hindi pwede. So we decided na prosthetics na lang, which is talagang sakripisyo because it takes about an hour and a half for the hair and the full beard.
Maiin lang ba karakter mo dito or
Unfortunately, hindi ko pwedeng ikwento as half the bus. Pero, we'll get there.
Ah, so ang character mo hindi lang dadaan, mag-stay.
Maybe the best way to say it on my end is proseso. May proseso siyang dadaan.
Most of your reunion yung FL, yung first meeting.
Parang the best part about it, yung bonding namin during Princess and I, masyadong naging solid. Nung nagkita kami ulit dito, para lang, nag-continue lang. And we're so happy to be together again. Yung mga anak ko na yung dalawa na yan. And Princess and I, baby pa si Catherine, and baby pa rin si niya. Ngayon, adults na sila pareho. So nakakatuwa rin. Na, they grew up to be very good people.
Ano profile ng character mo? Pinoy o
Yeah,
tribal?
ang profile nitong character na to, he is a parang overachiever to begin with. He studied probably in Harvard, and then he became one of the scientists ng Pennsylvania State University. So ano siya?
May wisdom ng tao.
Ano siya talagang he's a scientist to begin with. And kaya lang natuon yung attention niya sa biological composition ng vampira. Hindi ko kwento kung bakit.
Oo.
So may backstory yan. So yung buong buhay niya, kumbaga tinuon niya sa pag-aaral kung paano ang mga vampira. How to deal with them, how to probably cure them.
Yeah.
Yun ang mundong iniikutan niya. So may backstory malalim to na kaya mysterious yung character niya na ma-reveal yan in the future.
Doon po sa isang recent episode ng La Luna, may pinakitang silhouette ng bagong babaeng character. May connection po ba siya kay Prof T? Or are they unrelated?
Actually, ngayon lang sasabihin pero sabihin, hindi naman makaka-affect to. Merong direct connection.
Okay.
Pero may mystery pa rin doon. And masashock na lang ang lahat kung nalaman nila ko ano. At kung sino yun.
Parang yung character mo is shrouded by mystery.
Mystery.
Oo. Does it pose a challenge to you?
No, actually, I like it. Yung challenge na yun, I really like it. Kasi yun yung nagbibigay sa'yo ng layers of character. Meron pa pinapakitang facade, pero underneath that facade, iba pang layers yun na pwede nilang mag-unravel as the soap goes on. Hindi siya one dimension, multi-layer siya na character. Kaya very exciting, very challenging.
Parang non-linear.
Sa akin, it's non-linear. Hindi ka nakapako, hindi ka nakakahon.
How much of the backstory po ng character ang kinwento sa inyo ng creative, and how much are they keeping you in the dark
Well, actually,
regarding the future of your character?
as far as the backstory, nung i-present sa akin itong project na to, isang buong teleserye na. So, kung doon natin umpisahan yung isang buong serye na siya, so ganun kalalim na yung understanding dito sa character, kung paano siya nagkaganon.
But that's the character's past.
Character ko,
Mhm.
in correlation with the vampires, my family, and kung bakit ako nagkaganon. Yun na yung interconnection. And interconnection with kung ano pa bang being ang nandyan. Eh kung bakit siya ginvest ng time ang buhay niya para lang specific dito sa mga vampires.
Makakategorize mo bang mad scientist siya?
Borderline.
Borderline.
Kasi meron siyang gusto ma-achieve na gagawin yan, wala siyang pakialam basta magawa niya. So,
Okay.
meron siyang
OC.
borderline na ano. It's not really OC, it's more of drive, it's more of goal, it's more of...
One-track mind, parang ganun.
Hindi rin eh. Hindi ko kasi makwento yung backstory niya eh.
Multi-dimension eh.
Oh, hindi ko makwento kasi yung backstory niya, pero doon ang gagaling yun eh. Meron siyang bit-bit na pwede ko nakalimutan lahat basta ma-achieve ko lang to. Not because of his persona, but because of what's gone through life. Yun ang ano niya, hindi niya persona yun. It's just that, ito yung objective ko, ito yung pambayad sa nangyari sa akin.
But bago nagsimula yung serye, nakaplano ka na?
Honestly, no.
Galing.
Oh. Ito ang maganda nga eh.
Oo.
Originally, kasi siyempre tayong mga ABS, tulong-tulong tayo pag may malaking project. So part of my participation is to play the father of Daniel, which is played by Romnick. Originally, that was my role. Parang tulong-tulong na. Tapos, he dies, tapos na. Parang Jezebel or ano man. But unfortunately, during time na yung schedule yun, meron akong tight na soap na ginagawa at the same time. Na pilot din. So, hindi nag-match yung schedule. So, nakalimutan ko na yan. Nag-focus na ako dun sa isa. Until, I believe, dahil sa week 1, week 2 ng La Luna, nag-change sila ng strategy. Na ngayon, nag-focus na to more on talagang parang conquest against the vampire.
Oh.
That's why na-create yung character ni Prof. T.
La Luna po is the most action-packed serie that Kathniel has done. Will we see you do action scenes?
Watch tonight. Tonight's episode. Kami lahat dito exposed sa action. Actually, yun ang pinaka main namin, positioning namin right now as far as this group is concerned. Kami yung pang-action na
The Moon Chasers.
ito na yung parang pang-tapat sa kanila. So meron kayong army ng mga vampira, ito yung army naman ng humans. Para kami yung pinaka-police.
Pero hindi ka immortal.
Let's just move forward. Marami pang mag-unfold. So, ayoko naman maging spoiler alert.
Yung action mo may humor din.
May humor doon. Saka may pinanghugutan yung action na yan. Kasi malalaman mo in the future kung bakit skilled ako. Kung bakit pag kumilos ako para akong sila.
In one scene po, recently may pinakita si Prof. T. He was drinking from a flask. Ano po yung...
That's part of the mystery.
Formula. Anong formula?
That's part of the mystery.
Okay.
So, kumbaga,
Tungkol po dun sa character, since parang leader po kayo ng mga nagagawa, may tendency po bang, halimbawa sabi niyo po kasi masyadong goal-driven siya. Kung halimbawa na gusto ito yung goal niya, talagang gagawin niyo. May tendency po bang halimbawa yung character nila Kathniel is masagasaan nila yung goal niyo? May tendency bang maging kalaban?
as I said earlier, lahat gagawin ni Prof. T para ma-achieve yung goal niya. So, given na yun. Saka, keep in mind, hindi ma-attach si Prof. T sa grupo na to. Because, in reality, instrument lang sila ni Prof. T sa kanyang
So he's
ultimate
using
goal.
them.
In a way. Basta ang tingin ni Prof. T sa kanila, instrument. Instrument to achieve his goal. Wala siyang emotional attachment, wala, nothing. It's just, sila works as instrument for his goal. Kaya kita mo yung layering niya.
Ang galing ng pagkaka-create sa
Maganda yung pagkahimay.
So the last time po that you worked with Kathniel, Haring Anand was a white character talaga eh.
Oo. Ano yun? Pusong, ano yun? Kumbaga, pusong ginto na, ano siya? Hindi siya makabasag pinggan.
Pinggan.
Oo, ganun klase.
Ang
Puro
goal-
pagmamahal.
Ang goal mo dito is to eliminate vampire.
Ah,
To propagate.
Marami yun eh.
Iba.
Beyond pa yan.
Iba rin.
Oo, iba. Hindi, not just, but to.
Nasa iyo twist lahat.
Not just, but to.
Pero si Sandrino, kilala niya si Prof. T or hindi pa?
Pag sinabi ko yan, siguro, kikwento ko na yung buong story. Mabuting putulin na natin dito pa lang.
Ano yung nasa character mo ang gusto-gusto mo?
Yung pagka-misteryoso niya, na ako rin nami-misteryoso sa sarili ko. Pag nilalatag ko na lahat.
Hindi, may
ng
trait ba
layers.
siyang extra special which appeals to you?
Well, because the guy is a genius. Kumbaga, hindi siya your ordinary professional. The guy is a scientist na nasa borderline of insanity and brilliance. Sa akin sa pag-portray mo ng character, yun yung pinaka-interesting part. Kasi you don't wanna go overboard na parang sira na ang ulo mo. And you don't want naman na hindi maramdaman ng tao na extreme ka. So kailangan yung fine line nun maklaro ko. Parang audience maintindihan naman nila. Ayoko isipin nila sira uto character. No. More of that, yeah.
Internally po, ano yung naging process niyo sa pag-create ng character?
Ang hirap kasi nito nga dahil multi-layer. So ang ano ko na lang, ang pinangahawakan ko na lang is my intention. Tapos yung peripheral na lang lahat. Tapos bibitbitin ko na siya on the way. Kasi pag nawala yung original na thread na hinahawakan ko, makakonfuse ako sa character, sa actor. So hinahawakan ko my intention. Kahit anong gawin ninyo, wala akong pakialam sa inyo, basta magawa ko itong intention ko. At lahat kayo, instrument ko lang. And not in a bad way, but we don't know. Kumaga, probably bad for this, or good for that, or bad for this, or good for that. So we don't know.
Pero how much of Albert Martinez, the person, is in Prof T, the character?
Zero.
Zero.
Zero lang.
Do you have a process na mag-detach? Or hirapan mo
Through the years kasi being in this industry, napag-aralan ko na kung paano yung mag-detach. Pero hindi ako bumibitaw hanggang I'm in the project. But once matapos ko yun, automatic I just have to let go. Kung hindi, ma-confuse ako as a person, hindi ko nakilala yung sarili.
Ibig mo sabihin, hindi mo tinitingnan ang sarili mo na yung tingin ng ano sa'yo, mysterious as an actor. May mas malalim na tingin sa'yo ang public. Hindi mo tinitingnan ang sarili mo.
Dala-dala ko lang yung character mismo. Yung me as me, wala sa equation yun. Ang inaano ko lang talaga, yung dala ko yung secret na bit-bit ko. Pag sinabi ng action, yun ang pinahawakan ko.
So there are no similarities po between you and your character in terms of personality?
No, none of that. It's medyo on the edge tong character natin. Na in control. Hindi siya yung nasa edge na out of control. This guy, since he's brilliant, is always in control. Kung ano may nakikita niyang nangyayari sa lahat niyan, lahat yun, bago pa lang nangyari, napag-isipan na niya. So kung pumunta yung phone dyan, alam na niya kung ba't pumunta yung phone dyan. At kung kailan pupunta yung phone dyan. Na, kumbaga naisip na niya lahat yun.
He's always several steps ahead of everyone else.
Lahat na nangyari dito, na-calculate na niya. Kumbaga, mathematically alam niya kung bakit pula yan, bakit yung pinatong yan. Ganun yung ano niya. Ganun siya ka...
May algorithm ka na.
Meron na siya.
Sir, both ambitious, yung character niyo na sa Provinciana at here, paano